everybody, and welcome to a tutorial on how to make great thumbnails. Let's get into it. Now the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to File in Photoshop, hit New, make a preset, and make it either 1280 by 720 pixels, make sure you change it to pixels there, or 1920 by 1080, and then hit Save Preset. And then you're good for every time you want to make a thumbnail, and hit OK. Now you have this thing right here, but what you want to do is open up Google Chrome and look up Fortnite background HD. Once you've done this, you can look for whatever one you think would be best. I think I really like this one. So make sure you do these steps perfectly. Click on it. Now right click it and hit Open Image in New Tab. Make sure you do that. And now you've done it. So now you right click it, copy image. You can exit out of Google Chrome. Now you use Control V. And now it comes up like this and not super small. Now hit Control and T, and now hold Shift and drag it out to the edge, and do it again on the other side. You could also just hold Shift and Alt, but yeah, do it like that if you want, and then hit the check mark. Once you've done that, you have a full picture right here. You could make this your thumbnail, but don't do it. What you want to do next is you want to put light and darkness over it. So you go down to this little icon here and create a new layer. Actually, create two new layers. Make the top layer and go to this pen tool right here and change this to like 500 pixels. You just go like this, type it in, and hardness at 0. No, actually like 750 pixels. It's about right. Oops. And then if you want to undo something or to take a step backwards, Control Alt Z, and instead for this you just want to make that color white if it isn't already, and take the lightest part of the picture, which is, I would say, like over here, make this light here, make it look a lot better. But what you want to do is you want to go to opacity and change it, oops, it's like right here, and then go to layer 2, change this color to black, and now make like perfect black edge, not perfect, but an edge right around all of the picture. And Discord, shut up. So we want to make a perfect edge right around the picture, and you want to leave out that white spot there to make it look more dynamic. And now change the opacity. It's like where you can just barely see it. There you go. Perfect. Now you have an option, and I'm going to go with this option. Look up like Fortnite skin, and images, and I'll just pick a random one. How about, oh yeah, the instincts? No, actually, how about just pick one that you like. How about Skull Trooper? Everyone likes Skull Trooper. Now make sure that you do Open Image in New Tab, copy image. Now put them in Photoshop. Boom. But once you have your Skull Trooper, you want to go to the magnetic lasso tool and turn off, like go like one feather, and the width probably like I guess just keep it at 10. No, five's good. Five's good. You can just put it at 5. Contrast. This depends on what the colors of your things are. For me, the screen, it shows that it's a lot darker than what it is, but on here, it's definitely a whole lot lighter. So I'm turning up my contrast to like 30%. And now I'm going to start going around these edges, and then you'll see me, and I'll let you know when I'm done. If you mess up, you can always just hit backspace, and you can continue doing your lines. Boom. Now you have this completely completed. Now hold Control Shift and then hit I, and I'll hit backspace. Boom. You're done with that part. You can examine your Skull Trooper. Now you want to get these little edges in the middle here. If you mess up like that, you can always just do Control Alt C and delete, and then Control D to deselect. Now move on to this little guy. Backspace. And now you're done with this. You have your nice Skull Trooper. Scale him down if you want, make him bigger if you want. But I'm just going to make my Skull Trooper right here. Now you want to put in the text. And make sure that you have the layers set up where light here, dark here, background here, and this you don't worry about. And then your Skull Trooper or whatever you put on top is right here. Now you want to go to the text icon, download whatever text that you like the best from DaFonts, link in the description, and change the text size to like whatever fits, and how to make. And you want to go here, make sure that it fits, and you want to go first you want to double click on it right here and you'll have this right here. So you want to click drop shadow, outer glow, and pattern overlay, and gradient overlay, and you want to change these settings to however you like them. For example, I have my gradient overlay, and I like perfectly made it this color. You can make it whatever you want. And now I'm gonna do Control J, and you hold Shift while you drag it down to line it up perfectly. And now I'm gonna scale it down a bit. Control and Alt. Boom, go into effects after you're done with that. Double click. And I'm going to take off this gradient overlay. Well, actually, I'm going to keep it on. And now I'm going to just make a new one, just to show you guys how to do it. So you want to click New Style. So you want to click on this little bar here, and this little thing will pop up. And you can click on these right here, and you have to make a new one. and just make it like blue gradient. And now I'm going to make the color blue, like dark blue, and green, I guess, but light green. It's probably going to be pretty weird. And now you want to go to the text thing, go over it, and change it to like whatever you want for the next thing. I'm making it Fortnite, and thumbnails. And if it doesn't fit, you know, Control T, make it, oops. If you don't do it right, you can just click on that X, Shift Alt, smaller in the middle. Now what you want to do is you want to hold Alt. Oops, no you don't. You want to hold Control, and you can like kind of make it look 3D. But you can also hold Control and Alt. And there. And you can turn them both. Control and Alt. You can make them look the same way. You can like do this and flip it backwards if you want, but don't do that because that's just stupid. And then put in Photoshop for me. In Photoshop. You know the biz. Too big, make it smaller. Double click. Here you go. Drop shadow, outer glow, gradient overlay. And now you want to go to whatever other thing you want to do. If you want to make this exact thumbnail, and then do Photoshop logo. And you just want to go to images and find the best one that you think would be best. And I'm going to go with the newest one. Copy image. There we go. That is huge. So you need to do Control T. Well, I'm holding Control Shift, but okay. Okay. Control T. Shift Alt that baby. Make him as small as nothing. And drag him over. And I guess put him here, or no, put him wherever you think would be best. You want to zoom out of this thing. Okay. And put Photoshop. Put Photoshop right here. And now I want to go to in Photoshop. Now do Control Alt again. I'm going to make that 3D looking thing, and you can drag it however you like. turn it more towards that. Turn it, there we go. Perfect. Boom. Now you have an amazing thumbnail. So next time you want to impress people with your newest thumbnail, all you've got to do is make this kind of thumbnail. Just hit export, render video, and name it whatever you want. How to make Fortnite thumbnails. And make whatever, put it wherever you want. And that's good. There you go. Just hit render, and it appears immediately in your desktop. You don't have to save if you don't want. I mean, not in your desktop, wherever you put it. Boom. Thumbnails. Okay, here. How to make Fortnite thumbnails in Photoshop. Boom. Thanks guys for watching this video. It took a while. I kept messing up, but thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace.